It's showtime, folks!
Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles or Samoa Joe versus Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm about to get into that. Backlash is coming up this Sunday. I'm going to have a review on that as well coming this week. But first, I'll be focusing on what will happen after Backlash. So going back to the recent episode of WWE SmackDown, AJ Styles came down, gave his opinion on Nakamura, hashtag knock his nuts, but he was surely interrupted, not by Nakamura, but by Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe came down and he gave one of those promos, but like I told you before, Samoa Joe has that fastball, that angry promo. Nobody can do that like Samoa Joe. He came down and he did it again, and he looked like $1 million doing it. Said that AJ Styles should be worried about him and what he does after he destroys Roman Reigns. He killed Roman Reigns again last night. So he said that whether it was AJ Styles or Nakamura, he said that he was going to take them out. And right after that, there was Shinsuke Nakamura with the low blow again. So what we're going to get into here today, we're going to do the 2-minute warning. What would be the better match, the more interesting match? AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe for the title, or Shinsuke Nakamura versus Samoa Joe for the title? All right, we're gonna start the clock right here. It's the 2-minute warning, and I gotta say this is interesting because both of these matches are home run matches in theory, whether it's Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles or Samoa Joe versus Shinsuke Nakamura. I would like both matches. First, I'll get on Samoa Joe versus Nakamura. This would make it a very interesting match because Nakamura is now a heel. He has a whole new persona. I would mean that Nakamura would be coming off of his first WWE Championship win, and it would provide a lot of pizzazz to the feud. It would be very interesting how they would do a heel versus heel scenario, even though Joe is getting the Joe chants out of the arena lately, so he's kind of playing a tweener role here. However, I go back to their NXT days with Samoa Joe and Nakamura. When their first matches was announced, I thought it was going to be out of the park home runs, and they just did not quite live up to the billing. And I'm not sure if that would be the case again here. Looking at Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles, even though WWE won't admit it, and even though there were TNA chants all throughout the building on SmackDown before Joe cut his promo, there is much storied history between Samoa Joe and AJ Styles. Every time they get in the ring in TNA, every time they got in the ring in TNA, it was magic. And given the fact that AJ Styles has solidified his character much more in WWE, I think a Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles for the title feud on SmackDown would be the better choice. I think it would be a hands down 4.5 star match, and that would be the most interesting match, in my opinion, the most interesting feud. It would be a great callback to the people that has been following these guys since TNA, and I think it would I don't know if I can say would far be better, but I think it would definitely be better than another Joe versus Nakamura match. So that's 2 minutes. I am going to go with AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe as being the better, most interesting match. We'll see how it all turns out. I have my predictions still to come on the WWE Backlash preview coming up this week, so stay tuned for that. Tell me down below, what do you think would be the better match, Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles or Samoa Joe versus Shinsuke Nakamura?